Hello and welcome back to another Naruto video. In today's one, we're looking at the Timothy and Naruto issue number 4 for the crossover. Yeah, oh boy, what was I going with that? Anyway, getting back to it, yeah, so this issue is going to be the final issue for this crossover, and I would say that so far, it seems like things are on the right track for being a decent finale. I say decent, is not looking like it's going to be the best. Mainly this issue looks like it's just going to be Shredder fighting the Naruto characters and the Turtles in the Super Shredder form. But also we do have some interesting stuff in this one which I'm a little disappointed in myself, just because I feel like had I been a bit more of a Naruto fan, I feel like I would have enjoyed this a lot more, just because there's one scene where I do get to see him interacting with the fox. And from what I can tell, that fox has something to do with Naruto. It's a big, important part of Naruto life and all that kind of stuff. And yet I know nothing about it, so that scene is really feeling like it's like empty space. But I know that it's probably going to be like an important scene for Naruto fans. So yeah. Oh boy. So yeah, let's actually get into this one. Okay, so on the first page, we do get to see a big battle that's taking place in for headquarters, where we do get to see the Turtles fighting Super Shredder alongside the Naruto characters. And there isn't really so much I can really say here. I mean, it looks really great. We're seeing all the action. This one is one massive page, and it looks really great. Everything about it, the art style, the colours, it just, it all pops. It's beautiful. I can't say much more than that. It is just perfect. I love it. Yeah, so then going over to the next page, we do get to see the battle. It continues to go on, where we do get to see Shredder. He continues to fight all the characters. And there isn't really too much to this bit here either. And I do feel like the one bit which I do find a little bit, I don't know how best to, I wouldn't say weird, but it's just a little bit off-putting where like in all these like panels, we don't get to see any background, so it's hard to like say like whereabouts he really is and where all these battles really taking place within the headquarters. And the second place within that like one room, but I feel like this would have been nicer to see like some background, be like, oh, he's over in this corner or that. But like, I feel like at that point I'm just nitpicking, but oh boy, this all looks so beautiful. Love it a bit. So then on the next page, we do get to see Apex. She basically betrays Shredder, and she unleashes Splinter and April, and she takes him somewhere. And this is where I'd say like this is where things get really confusing with the backgrounds, because it looks like they've escaped from somewhere where a building has collapsed, I want to say, and now they're on a side of a building, maybe? I'm not too sure. This is where I'd say the whole thing gets really confusing with the backgrounds. It's not very bad, it's just very confusing as to what's really going on, considering that like, most of the background is just all that one colour with some detail. It's a very hard background to really decipher what's really going on, but yeah, I mean, it's interesting. And we do get to see April asking if Apex has changed her heart and that kind of stuff. However, Apex doesn't really say that. She says that, you know, she's only doing it to survive, which is understandable. But also at the same time, if you're doing it to survive, then why are you risking your life to save Splinter and April? It seems a bit weird, but anyway, it's been done, so yeah. And then for the next bit, where we do get to see everyone, like, they're like trying to recover from the battle, and Naruto's just there saying that Shredder's a monster. There's not really so much to this bit here. I thought like this page just looked really nice, where you get to see all the characters beaten. I feel like some blood would have been nice here to really like you know, like really drive home the fact that, you know, Shredder's like a really big powerful threat and all that kind of stuff. I thought that's the only bit that's missing, but not necessary. But it does look really cool. And I would also say with like the backgrounds again, it does also look like hard to say like where the characters are, what's actually happening with the backgrounds. It's hard to really like say what's really going on there. But then on the last page, and this is the page which I was talking about earlier, where I feel like I'm disappointed in myself, just because in this bit we do get to see Naruto. He's talking to the Fox character again. I'm not too sure who this Fox character is, or knows that maybe it's something to dark possession of his soul or something along those kind of lines. And he's saying that, like, you know, if you release me, I'll be able to go out, destroy Shredder, and, you know, be able to, like, save all your friends and all that kind of stuff. However, Naruto doesn't do this. He wants to find his own strength and protect his own friends and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I mean, there isn't really much to this bit, but I feel like I'm very disappointed in myself, just because I don't know too much about Naruto or anything like that. So this whole page, it doesn't really feel like it's gonna be as impactful on me as a reader, whereas like other people who are big fans of Naruto will probably read this and be like, oh my god, I can't believe it is like doing that. But I don't know what's really happening in this page, so most of it feels like like this should be a big oh my god, this is cool kind of moment, but for me, got nothing. So sorry Naruto fans. Okay, yeah, so moving over to the description for this issue. So the description for this issue is: the Team T and Team 7 had defeated the Foot Clan's mutated forces, but the battle is far from over. Using the power of the ooze, Rokurosaki has abandoned his humanity and transformed himself into a monstrous shredder. As he seeks revenge against Big Apple Village, it's up to our heroes to end Shredder's path of destruction and challenge the cycle of hatred. That's probably say change. Anyway, considering him, the fight you've been waiting for is finally here: Naruto vs Shredder. So yeah, so this, I mean, I'd say the overall full description, it sounds very basic and stuff which we already knew. So there's not really too much to really talk about there. I mean, the only thing that I wish I want to talk a little bit more about is like the Naruto vs Shredder fight. I wanted to say like there's a lot more to talk about there, but I don't know what to really expect there, so we'll have to wait and see about that. And yeah. Okay, so for the covers, there are 15 covers, but I'll only go over the first few just because they're the most likely ones which we'll be able to get. The other ones are either going to be like store exclusives, one is something variants and that kind of stuff, so yeah. Okay, so for the first cover, which is done by George Jimenez, I'm pretty sure I said it wrong, sorry. This one we do get to see the Turtles and Naruto, they're going in to fight Shredder. There isn't really so much to this bit, like to this cover here. I mean, I like all the designs, all that kind of stuff, and showing off Naruto's power, but there isn't really anything like really too here to really talk about, other than just Naruto's using his powers against Shredder, which I feel like in the actual comic itself, we're probably going to see a whole lot more of this, and it's going to be a lot more entertaining, so yeah. Okay, so then for cover B, which is done by Henry Pastria. I'm pretty sure I said it wrong, but this artist is doing the cover for this and for this cover, he's doing the artwork for the actual issue itself. And this one, I do like this one quite a bit. We do get Silver Toes there and Naruto characters, and then just all the other characters who are involved in this series in the background with like Shredder, Alapex. They all do look like really cool. Yeah, I honestly have nothing to really say about it, like in terms of bad things or good things. It's just a really great cover, which it looks really great and amazing. So yeah, and then for cover C, which is done by Matteo Santoloco, and this one, oh, it's gorgeous. Just seeing all the Turtles, Naruto characters jumping from somewhere with Shredder in the background. Matteo Santoloco, he never misses with Turtle stuff. Oh boy, this cover is definitely one that I feel like a lot of fans should definitely get up because it's one of the best. But either way, yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you think about this, like this whole issue. Are you looking forward to it? Are you not? And yeah, that's it for today, guys. It's some police. Just grabbing on stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.